this is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece Manga chapter 994. So we start the thing off where we left off last chapter, and really and truly, for me personally, the this bit of the chapter was kind of unnecessary. We do leave off last chapter with people probably thinking, yo, is Kiku dead or alive? And that blow that she does receive seems, somewhat deadly, if you will. But now that I think about it, I don't feel like it equates to the injury she actually does suffer, what we actually do see. Because basically, she loses an arm. She loses an arm. And people be losing limbs all the time in One Piece, so it's not really a big of a deal. But what we saw in the last chapter doesn't really equate. So that's really the basis of the what happens within the Kaido stuff within this chapter, with Kaido saying, I've had enough of dragon form, and he changes back to the human form. So maybe we're gonna see the one shot that Luffy received within the next chapter. Possibly all of them at one time, and then KO, and Red Scarlet's done. Well, we'll see. So then we have the Luffy, the Sanji, the Jinbe stuff. And now, I said last week I found the stuff funny. This week was kind of bland, kind of dry, not quite there. Now, if you look at the designs for Hamlet and Fortress, yes, they are funny. I'll give you that. Hamlet's one more than Fortress, but that bit of the chapter, this scene in the chapter, was fairly bland, with Jinbe and Sanji taking them out very, very easily with their little speech about, why do they look like that kind of vibe. And again, there was that bit where I don't know who it was that was mentioning them, but they brought up Luffy and they brought up Jinbe, and they left Sanji out of that, and he got mad about that. Somewhat funny, yeah, like a laugh out loud within yourself kind of vibe there. And then we skip over to Queen stuff. Queen stuff, obviously, we know we're dealing with a new plague bullet, which just turning people into ice onions. And it's basically just Chopper saying, right now, I could, no, right now, okay, he was basically saying, I could come up with an antidote for this, but within the midst of all of this, no, not happening. But he goes on to also mention it that, if someone's creating viruses, then they most likely are holding the antidote. So, rightly so, in his conclusion, Queen Chopper was right in introducing that Queen is holding the antidote for the antibodies. Then we flip over to Apu and he's like, you know what, things are getting a bit wild down here. I'm out. As soon as Queen throws Apu the antidote, I'm thinking, you idiot. What the hell? What the hell are you nuts? You threw the antidote to a pool and said, yo, let's play tag. Run along. Hold that for me. Well, don't get caught. Don't get caught. So if you get caught and you lose that, then I'm going to kill you. Why don't you just hold on to it to yourself? So, when that whole thing was going down, I was just screaming at the screen, you idiot. Why the hell would you do that? So that happened. There was a moment in time while reading where they was talking about stealing the antibodies from Queen. We have Brooke have that little speech about little speech. He just said that basically there'll be no easy task. I automatically went back to Whole Cake Island when Brooke stole the Poneglyphs there and got away from Big Mom. Probably Brooke's biggest W so far. So I thought we was gonna get into something similar where he steals the antibodies from Queen, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna get that. What it seems like we're getting is the possibility for a Zoro vs Apu fight, because while Apu is running away, Zoro is there as one of the people that's chasing him. That fight could still go to somebody else. We haven't seen King, wow. We ain't seen Kid for a long time. We ain't seen Law for a long time. So that fight could still go to somebody else. Then we flip over to the last stuff of the chapter, which is basically Yamato protecting Shinobu and Momosuke, saying, "Don't worry, everything could be fine. I am going to protect you guys." And now, because we know that Yamato has been using Odin's name previously, but when in this chapter at the end of it, or let's just say she uses her own name. Now, uh, that probably symbolizes that she does acknowledge that she has her own existence and she's not truly Odin and she just looks up to him. Probably. But yeah, that's everything happening. Chapter, fairly average chapter with not much going on. I just really want a detailed long fight right now because what we're getting kind of slowing down the pace right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I just want the first full length fight. But I am still going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, ask for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.